Hey YouTubers, I'm back with another DVD Blu-ray update. It's been a while I did an update. My last video was from a shoulder mount I bought for my new camera. At the end of the video I'll post a link so you can click on it and view it if you like. So I bought a lot of X rentals, but also some new. There were some good deals on new Blu-ray releases, so I got them too. So let's go on to the DVD Blu-ray update. The first one is a DVD I got from the movie website moviesense.nl. I did it for the first time after the first two screenings were rejected for my reviews for the Dutch movie site. I got a chance to do another review for the movie The Disappearance of Alice Creed. So you can find the review on moviesense.nl, but it's in Dutch, so you wouldn't understand it. But what I can say about this movie, it's very interesting movie. It's about two guys who are planned everything for kidnapping. The first 5 minutes of this movie is with no dialogue. You see the guys preparing everything for the kidnapping. The girl who play Alice Creed, she got kidnapped, but there's no story about who she is, or the whole movie you only see these three actors, the two guys who kidnapped her and herself. And this movie is very good because of the tension between the three characters in here. With a lot of twists, but not that big that change the whole story, but good enough to keep you on the front of your seat. You're very curious how it would end and what's what. And it's very good because you don't get any views of the side of the people who want her back, but it's only these three actors the whole movie long, and it's a very good movie. Definitely check this one out. It's another holiday horror film. It is Rare Exports. It's the movie sets in Finland, and there are some American scientists who are looking for Santa, who was buried there, and Santa is actually very evil and got a lot of elves who are also very evil. This movie is also very good compared to other holiday horrors. This one is also one of the top movies that are there. We in Holland had at the beginning December we had Sint. It's a Dutch version of Santa. And actually Coca-Cola ripped the Santa idea off Sinterklaas, and in Sinterklaas, Sint is actually evil, who's trying to kidnap kids and kill everybody else. And that movie, I really had high hopes for that movie, but that movie Sint is very bad, very crappy acting, very bad story, not a likable leading character. It was horrible. So, and I heard the movie gets a release in the States. So if you're curious to see the movie, just don't. But this is very good. Rare Exports. The next one is Youth in Revolt. I got this for €5, and it was for a long time for about 15 euros. And the movies are, I think, almost 2 years old. I saw this a couple of days ago, but I was also very tired, so I missed the last part of this movie. So for what I see, I liked it. Next one is an X rental. It's probably it's a movie you watch with some friends and being cynical about it. It's Transylvania. Yeah, some guys who are going to Romania and going to a college there, but actually it's a castle of Dracula, Count Dracula, and it's very bad humor, so we will see. The next one is Dan Vogler in The Wedding Bros. Looks like a fun little comedy. Got it for about a couple of euros at the rental store. But it looks like kind of fun, and I'm not expecting much of it. So the next movie is the movie I was looking for a long time. I know the story and I know what happened in the movie, but I couldn't remember the title. And after finally, I don't know, I think I saw it in someone else's update. Can't remember who, otherwise I would say it. But it was the movie My Science Project. Some people are, what I can remember, have a science project, and for some reason it's a kind of time machine, but it misfire. It's kind of broken, and what it does, it brings back everything from the past. At one point there's some Tyrannosaurus Rex in the school building, and they have to try. The leading characters have to get it all right to make it all undone. And but I'm not very sure. It's been a very long time I saw this movie. My science project. Got to love the 80s. Next one is a rom-com. A lot of rom-coms coming up in this update. It's Going the Distance with, actually what someone yesterday said was Justin Long's and Drew Barrymore's love life, but then with a camera on it, and maybe I like rom-coms. So. The Switch with Jennifer Aniston and Jason Bateman. A lot of people. I read a lot of people don't dislike Jennifer Aniston, and I know she doesn't play every role she plays actually. The same person. I don't mind. I thought her in Just Go For It she was kind of funny. But I'm also a big fan of Jason Bateman since Arrested Development, and this movie is a very enjoyable, entertaining, feel-good movie. So definitely check this one out. Next one is a movie that really was bashed because it was so disappointing, and I'm still kind of curious. It's Jonah Hex with Megan Fox, Josh Brolin and John Malkovich. A movie that is based on a DC comic, and I must say I'm very familiar with comics, so I like Marvel and DC Comics movies, but I'm really a total noob on comic books. So Jonah Hex, I'm still kind of curious how bad it is, but I got this for a couple of euros, and we'll see. Oh shit. Put the screen away because I got the screen here next to the camera, and I'm automatically looking if I'm in the right position, and when I did less than 2, and when I edited it looks like I was cross-eyed because I don't look at the lens. Next one, also very predictable rom-com, but still liking those. It's Leap Year with Amy Adams and some guy, but what can I say? Next one is a series with Matthew Perry. It's Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. I think it's only got 1 season, and I heard about it. I thought it first was just another comedy, but it's a 40-minute show, and there's some good ratings and good reviews. So I was kind of curious, but this movie, this set was about 6 euros for a very long time. I got it for 9 euros at the store here near in Amsterdam. So I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I will check it out. Too Fast, Too Furious. These movies are just, you don't have to mind the acting or the story. It's not very in depth, but it's just it's really much fun. So next one is another it's a movie. I saw the trailer. It looks it looks interesting, but I don't know if how good the movie did, or it's any good. But I was very curious about this movie. It stars Justin Long again, Liam Neeson, always awesome, and Christina Ricci, who lies in a morgue, and she can communicate with Liam Neeson, and is she really dead? Not. I really don't know. I was very curious. I'm very curious to see this film. Have you seen it? Tell me about it. Post a comment here or make a video response. Next one is a comedy. I hope it's a comedy. It's You Again with Kristen Bell, Betty White, Sigourney Weaver, Odette Justman and Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not sure, but this was also an ex-rental, but I always love this comedy, so I will see when I see it. Next one is Death Race 2. Death Race 1 with Jason Statham was a very entertaining action flick, nothing more, nothing less. And this one got also an okay rating. It was straight to DVD, but this said it was also entertaining, and yeah, if movies entertain me, I like it, but that's just logical. Last one, I barely dare to look in the lens when I show this. It's the backup plan. Yeah, I know. I know how. Yeah. Okay, then we go on to the Blu-rays. The first Blu-ray is The Tourist, starring Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. This movie really got bashed, also because of, I didn't follow it exactly, but there were a lot of the first two actors were replaced because for well-known actors, because they had their bigger budgets, so they want to get some more bigger names, and it became Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. Yeah, and maybe some people had some kind of expectations because Johnny Depp was in it or Angelina Jolie. I enjoyed this film except for the ending, and they had to change just one little thing about the ending and it would be a much better movie. Not much better, but a better movie. Okay, it's Step Up 3, and I didn't buy the 3D, but even though the acting is horrible, and for this, it's an entertaining film. There's really awesome dance moves, and when I was in the rental store, I wasn't the only guy who watched this movie, so maybe it's called a guilty pleasure. Next one is in 3D animation. It's Astro Boy, got it for about €6.50, so it's a very good deal. Also comes with the DVD. No, Nick Cage does one of the voices, and that's all the reason to buy it, because Nick Cage is involved. But yeah, it looks entertaining. Didn't got a cinema release here. I think it didn't, but it looks like fun. Next one is The Green Hornet. It was entertaining, but it got some bad points. That Kato, the guy who plays Kato, is horrible because he is, you can't understand the word he's saying, and sometimes it felt like his sentence was just cut away, and he was saying a sentence, and then the editor was like, okay, cut here, and it was very weird. And Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen. A lot of one-liners, maybe too many. Christopher Waltz, the bad guy, was kind of a horrible bad guy, and some very slapstick things that just didn't work out. But I was entertained, even though it got some minor points, and I thought this was very weird that Michel Gondry directed this movie. This is not his kind of movies, but well, yeah. If you just don't want to think much about the bad points of this movie, it's very entertaining. I enjoy it, and afterwards I got some thoughts on some points. And but yeah, they say the Seth Rogen character doesn't have superpowers, but he has superpowers. He can understand what Kato says. So yeah. Okay. And the last one is Tron Legacy. It's a steel case edition. One discer though, and no artwork on the inside, but the outside is very nice. Got it for €15. Yeah, a very good deal, and I really like this movie. The best thing about this movie was the soundtrack by Daft Punk. It was very awesome. Also when I saw it in IMAX, because then the sound is like boom, it comes right at you. It was very, very great. So those were my DVDs and Blu-rays. I was 2 weekends ago I was filming at a football tournament here with the youth of Ajax and a lot of other teams from England, Tottenham Hotspur, a Brazilian team, and Ajax won that tournament. I filmed a lot of interviews and atmosphere there. Johan Cruyff was there. He actually wanted to do an interview, but the organization didn't let us do the interview, so that was kind of a bummer. But I filmed the interview with Dennis Bergkamp, Danny Blind, and some young players of Ajax, and a lot of more people who were interesting. So it was kind of fun to just walk by Dennis Bergkamp. A lot of times you see he just walked by, and it's like a normal thing. It was such a great footballer. But at the moment also I'm working on a short movie. A movie I had written the synopsis for about 5 years ago, but I'm not really a writer, so I couldn't transform it into a scenario. So, and 2 years ago I found a writer, and he wrote a scenario, and because of work and a lot of times I didn't get to chance to film it, and now I got a chance to film it, and I'm going to shoot the film on 4th and 5th of July, and that's going to be awesome because I got the actors, and it's going to be a very intense, serious movie. So it's not going to be in humor. It's going to be a real short film, and hopefully it get into a couple of movie festivals. So I'm kind of nervous because this is the first time I will work with real actors, and you have to do everything alright, because otherwise they think you're just a clown, and I don't want to mess up. I'm also working now on a kind of a promo for Zaag 4. If you hear some of the YouTubers got Zaag 3, and now I'm working on Zaag 4, and first I make the promo. It's going to be quite epic, not quite epic, but still kind of cheap. But you'll see when I put the trailer on. I will show you. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This was Vlogging Bestendo, and out. Click here to watch the video about my new shoulder mounts. Click here to subscribe.